I'm Hilary the SheSEER. In today's video, I'm going to share my notes from the psychic reading I did for 19-year-old Jay Slater, who mysteriously vanished on June 17, 2024, while on holiday with friends in Tenerife, Spain. I received some interesting visions and clues through tuning into his photograph. Some of them were really weird, and I'm curious to see what you guys think about them. I did not organize or interpret too much this time. I felt it was better to just read the unedited version of my notes exactly as they came through. Note my disclaimer, this video is for entertainment and it's just my psychic opinion, it's not fact. But first, I'll go over a brief timeline leading up to his disappearance. If you guys already know, you can skip ahead from the timestamp in the comments. So, Sunday, June 16th through Monday the 17th, Jay went to a rave at the 2024 NRG Music Festival in Tenerife. That evening, he left the rave with two men he met that day and was driven back to their accommodation across the island, which is about 1.5 hour drive or 11 hours walking distance from where he was staying with his friends. Monday, the 17th, the day he went missing, at 7:30 a.m., Jay posted a Snapchat of himself smoking a cigarette and another of a scenic view. Around 8:30 a.m., Jay called his friend Lucy and told her he missed a bus, he had 1% battery left on his phone, and he was stuck in the middle of nowhere, and he was going to try to walk 11 hours back to where he was staying with his friends on the other side of the island. I guess at 9 a.m., his friends filed a missing persons report. The last confirmed sighting of him was by the woman who rented the Airbnb to the two men that Jay met at the rave. This woman saw Jay waiting around 8 a.m. by a bus stop. She said she spoke to him about the bus schedule and then he left walking down the road. Jay's last live phone location was in the mountains of rural Deteno Park. So this is the reading. Jay Slater. When I first tune in, I hear the phrase troubled waters. Next, I'm trying to connect with his energy, and he's showing me his lower legs, like from the knee down, and I hear something about golf or gulf, G-O-L-F or G-U-L-F. It could also be gorge. Next, I'm feeling a sensation of flying backwards. My mind relates this to falling or being pushed. For some reason, I see it like a cartoon or superhero, like you would fly backwards from being pushed and it's slow motion and dramatic. It feels quite significant. I also got the name Brad. I did read that his friend's name is Brad. I see someone offering him some water, and I think he declined the offer. This is through like a little quick vision of just something that comes in when I'm looking at his picture. The next message I got was really weird. It says, the rebels are 18. Then I heard the phrase, top notch. So what I'm doing is I'm going to my notes, and I'm writing my notes, and then I'm going back to his picture. So I ask for more information from Jay's energy, and I hear, I'm worried. I meditate on that a little bit and I hear the beach. I also get something about the market. When I was tuning into Jay's energy, I sensed that he felt trouble, like he sensed trouble. It feels like he was picking up on something intuitively, or it could have also been paranoia. I hear the phrase wound up. When I dove into that a little bit, I got that he's saying, his energy is saying something like, they don't believe me or won't believe me. Then I received that maybe he felt someone was watching him. The phrase that came through was watching me training. Then I heard the word beaver. This is another one of those very weird messages. B-E-A-V-E-R. Another phrase I heard was, there's still time. I also heard blackout or black ops. Then I received that someone says or texts, "Message me." Another phrase I heard was, "Would you contribute to?" Then I heard, "One time isn't enough." I had a quick vision of a kind of a yellowish fruit like a pineapple or mango. I got the name Stan or Standish. This could be anything. All of these clues could really be anything. Roads, people, songs, anything. Then I heard red pebbles. So that's really what I got from the portion of looking at his photo. So after the reading, I was looking at what came through and I was trying to put some things together. It came through that he was sensing trouble, possibly a bit paranoid, and that phrase "wound up" came in. I'm wondering if it's possible that he became lost because he was allegedly afraid of walking on the main road. What do you guys think? Maybe he was afraid of something and that's why he thought it was a reasonable idea to try to walk 11 hours home instead of going back to the Airbnb and catching the bus. I wonder maybe if he had an accident and he could have fallen, or was he allegedly afraid for a good reason? Maybe he didn't fall, maybe he was pushed. There were also messages about the Gulf and the beach. I think that came through a couple times. And then the really weird messages like Beaver and the rebels are 18. Do you guys have any idea what those might be pointing to? If you do, let me know. I'm super curious. That's one thing I love about this platform, is just to see how we can come together and put these pieces of the puzzle.